1 minute to go in regulation for Bias. Bias up to Griffin Krupp. For Kurta. Kurta toward goal. Malitsky put that off his own man. Riffy has it. Riffy for the empty net. Pay the man, Shirley. "50 ticks to talk." Seneca Valley Raiders 4, Mount Lebanon Blue Devils 2. The S-Mark star with his first of the preseason into the empty cage. What a comeback in this third period by Tyler Masiska's old alma mater. And so it appears for another year, those 06 Bethel Park Blackhawks will not have company. The St. Margaret Fall Faceoff title is going to stay in the North Hills as Masiska's Seneca Valley Raiders have finished the job from 2023. Down 2-0 in period 3. They lead 4-2 with 20 seconds remaining. Slap shot from the right point, cranked by Murtha, deflects back to center. Garvin retreating. 5 seconds left. Caden Lane at the blue line, 3 seconds. That's it, and that's all. Hockey hugs ×2 for Christopher Nichols. The Seneca Valley Raiders are your 2024 St. Margaret Fall Faceoff champion as they rally to defeat the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils here at the Ice Castle by a final score of 4-2. And congratulations to Tyler Masiska's Raiders once again, and to Jeremy Church's Blue Devils on one heck of a final contest. Seneca Valley, a team we're going to be seeing a lot more of in 24-25, and we could say the same about the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. Mount Lebanon has come a long way after some lean years. As the handshake line commences, we'll have the trophy presentation, and we'll be going downstairs eventually to Brian Mitchell, who will speak with the victorious Raiders. An 18-save W for Christopher Nichols, the Seneca Valley junior. 45 saves in all tonight in both elimination games. And this a hard-earned victory for he and his club. PIHL President Jack Kukin standing inside the officials' crease for the trophy presentation. Thank you, Austin McLean. And now we go downstairs to Brian Mitchell, who is with head coach Tyler Masiska.
All right, I'm here with Tyler Masiska, the head coach of Seneca Valley. Tyler, we talked between periods. You said you liked what your team was doing, but they needed to shore some stuff up. How do you feel about that third period?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously wasn't the way we wanted to start, giving up a quick one there. But the boys stuck with it the whole time. They battled hard, got one, got two, and it just kind of opened the floodgates from there. So it was good to see us get rewarded at the end.
What does that say about your team getting the ability? Oh, you might need to jump out of here for half a second, but actually, go get your picture. Go get your picture. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Mr. Popchock, I'll talk to you a little bit while they're taking the picture. I'll step off to the side. But how do you feel? What did you feel about in that third period as Seneca Valley just kept adding and adding and adding, getting another opportunity?
I think it all started, Brian, with the quick response and the fact that they not only got that first goal from Hewitt, but got it so quickly after Xavier Bias had scored from Mount Lebanon was what kind of ignited the fire for Seneca Valley, and the Raiders were just a different team from then on.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was a little concerned. There were a couple shots on net, and Hewitt concerned me whenever it was the glove saves weren't there on Nichols. Maybe he was dropping them a couple times, but he definitely stepped up towards the end, and he kept them out in this game. There was a couple rushes while I was down low that I was concerned. Maybe there were a couple shots that maybe had an opportunity, but they weren't able to put them in. All right, I'm back here with Tyler Masiska. All right, we're sliding in, making sure this works. A game like that, an opportunity, and what does this say about your team and going forward and how they reacted in that adversity?
Between periods, I said this was a good test to see where we'd be at, and it was our first kind of battle tested, I guess I called it. Coming into the semifinal and final, I don't think, there was never a point in a game that we played where we really had to kind of see what we were made of or coming back from a goal lead. So that's what I wanted to see in the third period, is just how the team responded being down. And I couldn't be proud of how we go down 2 in the third and we just stuck with it. I think the next shift we respond with a goal, and we just kind of went from there. So the momentum was huge.
Going into the regular season, that AAA division is going to be supercharged this year. I know you weren't there last year, but you probably were paying attention a little bit as everybody was. It's not going to be an easy game at any given time. What can you say about that and what you got to look forward to this season?
The league is just what you said. It's tight. There's a lot of parity from top to bottom. There's not going to be an easy night in AAA, and that's what I told these guys before the St. Clair game was, this is a test to see what we have. I think we passed that test pretty good. So I'm looking forward to the year. It's going to be fun. We'll enjoy this tonight, and then, it's right back to work, get ready for game 1.
All right, thank you, Tyler. Good luck this season. All right. Hey, Matt Popchock, back up to you to close it out, my man.
Thank you, Brian Mitchell, and thank you, Coach Masiska. Well, a couple of years ago, Andrew Cease, as a first-year coach at a neighboring North Hills school, North Allegheny, won his first ever St. Margaret Fall Face-Off. Made a pretty good first impression. Tyler Masiska's made a pretty good first impression, too, in his first preseason on the job. Seneca Valley Raiders 4, Mount Lebanon Blue Devils 2. Once again, Seneca Valley, their 6th all-time St. Margaret Fall Face-Off title and first since 2016. The Raiders, 2023 finalists, 2024 champions, as the comeback is indeed complete. And Seneca Valley coming off that 15-win regular season in 23-24, looking for bigger and better things in 24-25. Thank you, executive producer Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, Michael Lyman and the Four Seasons. Thank you, Brian Mitchell. Thank you, Austin McLean. Thank you, Jack Kukin. Thank you, Kennedy Kazarowski. Thank you, Jared Todd Hunter. And thank you for watching and listening. Once again, we will see you back at Barrel, the Ice Complex in Warrendale, Thursday, October 3rd, 9:10 p.m., the regular season premiere of PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, featuring the Peters Township Indians and Pine Richland Rams. Until then, I'm Matt Popchock, and that is all she wrote for the 2024 St. Margaret Fall Face-Off here from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. Raiders 4, Blue Devils 2. You've been watching PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, presented by the Mount Washington Shop and Save. And better believe that experience has come in handy. Mount Lebanon, one of the least scored upon teams in this tournament. Loud save there by Canella. Morin up to center for John Soroka. Soroka, who's played travel hockey in Cleveland with the Junior Barons, elicits another save from Canella.
Something that we have watched on and I'll have to keep an eye on going forward.
Well, we know Todd Hendry is out there, as
But you can't miss
earlier
him.
noted.
But you can't miss
Earlier
him.
noted. No, you cannot. Hewitt right off the faceoff, and that handcuffed Canella, but he hung on. Out in front to Cooperhone. Cooperhone on the doorstep to Hewitt. Hewitt makes his move, and Canella point blank makes the save. Center. Here's Riffy. Off a skate and right to Canella, and there is no rebound.
Canella's down. He got a skate. Sophomores every once in a while. Here we go.
Chance possibly for Griffin Krupp. Krupp to the goal. And he's stopped by Nichols. Krupp just waited. Lehman. Lehman lost control to Garvin. Garvin quickly on goal. Canella was ready.
As I said
Goal line. Seneca Valley unable to clear it. It comes to Krupp. Krupp from bias. Krupp on goal. He nuzzles that nylon for the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. Him with the Foxes earlier in this tournament as this puck is put in on the goaltender Nichols, and Nichols somehow kept that puck from completely crossing the goal line.
Conversation about how stacked that top plate is right now. Probably
You
the most
said
in
it.
years.
Chance for Malichki. Malichki is robbed by Canella. Oh, Malichki has bias going toward the cage. Bias flips it out in front. Shot by Shin. Save made by Nichols. Where's the rebound? The Raiders have it. And a penalty is forthcoming. Eberhardt gets it deep for the Blue Devils. From an angle, Meyer finds middle but not mesh. And Nichols has to make a save on the follow-up from Lee.
I think it was a reactive drop.
Malichki in front for Morin. Morin, it's knocked aside by Canella. Canella, that puck still loose and it was never covered, but Canella gets the quick whistle. Up to Maxim. Those two scored in regulation for Mount Lebanon in the quarterfinals as Seneca Valley comes in offside. Couldn't make a play. Gwarek, right wing. Centering for Nikolaski. Nikolaski on Canella, and Canella hangs on. Blue Devil hand on the Mount Lebanon bench, but officials allow them to play on as Nikolaski's shot is deflected up into the meshing / rafter. Offerman, this one does go off a glove, a Seneca Valley glove, and right up to Xavier Bias. Bias just missing. Tried to go bar down, trying to set up Bias. Couldn't find him. Save made there from an angle by Nichols. Snapshot. Score! Bias! Burial! 2-0 Blue Devil. Church. And he's got a big goal to extend the Blue Devils' lead. Raiders come right back and they score! Anything you can do, I can do better. His own blue line. Glove down by Bailey. Ziolkowski over the line. Ziolkowski toward goal. Glove save made and the rebound is cleared off Malichki. Campbell, right side for Seneca Valley. He puts it on goal, and Canella squeezes it.
This is the perfect scenario.
Down the busy left wing. Dropping it back to Hewitt. Hewitt cross ice, one-timer, save made Canella. This time he denies Bailey. He play for Nichols. Outlet pass to Nikolaski. Raiders offside. Gwarek with a nice move there. Gwarek high slot on Canella, save made, rebound, score! Hit that horn, baby, let's dance!
And see what the play is and how they're setting up.
Maxwell through a crowd, he scores! It was deflected in! Oh, this... Malichki put that off his own man. Riffy has it, Riffy for the empty net. Pay the man, Shirley. And to Jeremy Church's Blue Devils on one heck of a final contest. Seneca Valley, a team we're going to be seeing.